After spending nearly 40 days in the hospital, 13-year-old Jackson Manning is back to his normal self. And he's inspiring other children like him who are going through difficult health conditions. ABC 10's Madison Meyer caught up with Jackson to see how he's doing today.
This miracle story made possible by Walmart.
So Jackson, tell me, what has changed in the 2 years since we last talked to you?
Well, I've certainly gotten taller, and sports have gotten better and easier for me, so.
With his height also comes experience. At 13 years old, Jackson has a passion for sports.
And what kind of sports are we talking about?
Flag football and basketball and golf. I like all of those.
But when Jackson was 11 years old, playing sports wasn't an option. He was fighting for his life. What seemed like a routine cold turned out to be type 1 diabetes. His body was shutting down and one of his lungs had collapsed.
It was shocking. You know, you're never prepared to, my son's lips were blue that morning and he wasn't responding. And when you see your child like that, it's terrifying.
Jackson was rushed to the ER. UC Davis Children's Hospital took him in. Jackson was a perfectly normal kid one day and then spent nearly a month in the pediatric intensive care unit fighting for his life.
He was so sick, they told us afterward, when he was getting better, that he was the sickest kid on the floor when he went in, and he almost didn't make it. And he wouldn't have made it without the Children's Miracle Network.
Fast forward 2 years, Jackson is thriving and has become the child champion for Children's Miracle Network, the organization that helped save his life.
They've offered me, and now I'm here to support them through the Children's Miracle Network.
He spoke in front of a huge crowd to raise money that will help provide treatment for other sick kids.
I'm feeling like much more fresh. I get a second chance of life, and I'm just excited. I'm trying to live life more, because I'm I almost got that taken away from me, and I'm gonna just live and enjoy as much as I can while I'm still here.
You've got to be so proud of Jackson.
Yes, he is incredible. He's my hero. I've told him that since he first woke up in the hospital. Ever since then, he's battled everything. He's just keeps his spirits up. He's a great attitude. He's a champion, child champion. He really is.
Jackson's parents never expected to go through such a scary time so early on in their son's life.
It can affect anyone at any time. This thing came on so suddenly, and we were so shocked and surprised. We never thought anything like this would happen to him or to us.
It makes such a huge difference. It's all for these kids to make sure that they have another day, that they get their miracle. We are so lucky that Jackson got his miracle, and our goal is to just get the word out as much as possible to say you don't know when you're going to need it. We certainly never envisioned this happen. When you go from never having an illness to all of a sudden you're on a breathing tube, it shakes your world.
Their world is now this, maintaining Jackson's diabetes and his health, allowing him to go back to being a normal kid who happens to be a child champion. Jackson says he owes it all to the nurses and doctors who saved his life.
They really did. They helped us so much, and I'm so grateful.
And we mentioned that Jackson loves sports, so check this out. He took the mound today at the Rivercats game. He threw out the first pitch as part of his efforts to support the UC Davis Children's Hospital.
It was so exciting. It was just great. I just wanted to make sure he caught it, and either way, it was just a great experience, and I'm glad to have been able to support Children's Miracle Network and the UC Davis Children's Hospital throughout the year.
So your donation stays local and provides critical care and treatment for kids like Jackson. Text Give for Kids to 51555 and donate to UC Davis Children's Hospital today.